What's going on, everybody? So today we have a review for you all. I will be giving you my unaverage thoughts on a fragrance that more than likely your favorite reviewer's favorite reviewer has reviewed. Lies, because I haven't even covered it yet. I'm covering it today. That's the purpose of this video. In all seriousness, I went ahead, did a few changes, as you see. New hairstyle, brought back me growing back my hair, growing out my hair, because the man behind this fragrance is really stylish. He is a person who exudes a lot of charisma, a lot of confidence, and I wanted to pay homage, so I needed to step my game up. I needed to break out the grape Sour Patch Kids because purple Sour Patch, purple juice. We are talking about Zaharoff's Signature Pour Homme. Also, I do have to disclose that I know George. We've had just conversations, and so I appreciate George for sending me this bottle for review. But you all know me already. You know that this isn't gonna change my bias. I've been sent stuff before and I've actually broken it down, torn it down, if you will. So if I don't like it, I don't like it. But in this case, I do like it. So let's get into this video. Released in 2018. This is like an aromatic fougere, woodsy aromatic fougere kind of vibe. Really classified as a woody aromatic, but it has a lot of fougere, almost like barbershop properties to it. A lot of people actually kind of say that they prefer this fragrance, or they really start to appreciate this fragrance after going to the barbershop and then wearing it after a haircut. Getting a heavy amount of lavender. You have to at least somewhat appreciate lavender fragrances. However, it is masked and held up by notes such as myrrh and incense, a little bit of sweetness and vanilla, some spice, like some peppers and maybe a little bit of coriander somewhere in the mix. There's a lot of green. You're getting like patchoulis and cypress, kind of herbaceous vibes. And then of course you got your woods, you know, your different sandalwood, cedar woods, and it has some woods in here too. All in all, making this a modern take on an instant classic, as I always say when I go to describe it. On me, this fragrance lasts a solid 7 hours ish, 6 to 7 hours. But this is a fragrance that isn't meant to project and blast off of your skin. It's meant to stay moderate and leave an important message behind. You know, just make sure that you're not wearing any type of light colored clothing when you spray your clothes on this, because of the oil concentration and the color of the juice. It may end up staining, so just be careful with that. But performance right here, solid 1.5 to 2 foot performance, and like I said, lasts about 7-8 hours. It's relatively linear on the scent. It never really like completely flips into something else. It just kind of develops through the scent. Like you'll start to pick up more than just the lavender. You'll get some more of the woods and the incense, and it tends to be a little bit more pronounced that way. You get a little bit more of the green herbs and patchouli, and so you get my drift. I do see for anybody who is at least 21 and up, you could wear this year round and make this a signature scent, hence the name. But ideally I kind of like this more so for the fall, spring and fall times of the year. than the summer winter. But again, if you're in a like office setting of some sort, light on the trigger, you might be able to get away with this in a hospital. Don't quote me, haven't tried. I don't work in the hospital anymore. But yeah, that's kind of where it is. It does lean a little bit more masculine than feminine, but certain women could definitely more than likely pull this one off as well. And all in all, it's just a very good introductory fragrance to those that are past your gourmands, past your, you know, very juvenile, kind of basic frat boy frags, if you will. Siraj, if you want to make a statement and people to take you seriously in whatever profession you're doing, make sure you have this bottle because it is really good. Bottle and packaging. So, y'all know that I normally like to throw my boxes if they're a designer brand. Not in this case. George puts too much time and effort into his packaging, and no, it's not because I know him, but because of the quality of the packaging. I mean, look at this, and if you've seen some of my other reviews like the Siren, you would know, or some of my unboxings, or just seen any other reviewers videos, you know that the boxes for a typical designer brand are a much higher standard than what normal designers put into their packaging. Anyways, so you have this like almost gold plate with the Zaharoff logo, Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. Very simple. You have Zaharoff logo again on the box. You do have like Zaharoff information back there. Inside holds the fragrance. Bottle, as you can see, purple juice. In case you didn't know, you don't pull these off like this. You twist it. Since the cap's in my hand, you see there is a Zaharoff logo right there, and then it's also on the opposite side right there. Sprayer, really good sprayer. You got this like copper goldish type of bronzed atomizer. Same thing as the cap, same thing as the atomizer. You got that with Zaharoff etched on the bottle with the Zaharoff logo, Signature Pour Homme. This is a 60 ml, runs $95 US. They also have like a 4.2 or 4 ounce offering that is $155 US. So you got options. This bottle, kind of minimalistic, but less is more with the Zaharoff brand and the Zaharoff approach. I do like the way the bottle kind of like just fits into the hands. So again, really good, well done, well crafted design down to the way the bottle is shaped. Something about it like allowing the fragrance to develop more is why it was shaped and designed this way. Just like how like whiskey glasses and wine glasses are made the way they are, so this way the wines and the beverages like develop. It's kind of the same thing. George took like a similar approach here with the fragrance. So there you have it. There are my unaverage thoughts when it comes to Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. It's a fragrance that hasn't garnered me the most attention, but it's not meant to. It's just meant for you to feel good about yourself. Like right in here, you know. Do I consider this to be a masterpiece? It could be up there as like that masterpiece tier. I still feel Rosé is the best of the bunch within the Zaharoff collection so far. In the Zaharoff collection so far.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm sorry, I completely butchered that Zaharoff collection so far. But, hear me out. This you kind of needed to have tried in order to really appreciate and fully understand. You could like rosé, you could really like rosé, but until you've tried this, you won't know like the facets and, you know, the thoughts and all the feelings behind rosé. You know what I mean? Especially because it's better than 99.9999998% of what is out in the market today. And it's placed in a price that is just as competitive, so you might as well just get this instead of 50 Shades of Blue fragrances. Have you tried Zaharoff's Signature Pour Homme? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you want to try it? Have you tried anything from the house of Zaharoff? They make good fragrances, can't lie. But let me know any of your thoughts, any of your feelings about the Zaharoff in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you later.